What is up, guys? It's Black Boss 91 coming to you with a amazing Naruto commentary, chapter 698, and boy, this chapter was truly amazing. Title's chapter, Naruto and Sasuke Part 5, and we finally get the conclusion of this battle. Now, first off, I just like to say this: Kishimoto, bravo, bravo. Um, what I said last week, it didn't necessarily happen. Sasuke did not stop. He continued to go with his attack, but just throwing some theories out there. And I'm glad that Sakura, she did not come in at this chapter, but it's looking like we need her more than ever. If I could say anything, is that she would be useful now. This will make up for all the bullcrap that Kishimoto has done with her character. So if she comes in, she heals him. She summons the snails to heal him and stuff. Well, that'll be great. So we have to see next chapter. I think Kishimoto might do a double chapter special. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. 699. Finish it up what they're doing. 700 will just be like the continuation or the epilogue of everything after, the battle and stuff. And and I hope it leads up into the movie where 700 will be like the time skip. Hopefully Kishimoto does that, but if he doesn't do a double chapter special, maybe he'll just do one long chapter. Please, Kishimoto, I'm hoping. Okay. Let's get into the chapter. We finally see what happens after Sasuke was coming down on him with the Chidori, and I thought he just kept going, but he didn't have enough energy with doing the attack because his Sharingan ended up fading away. So we just see Sasuke, he's extremely tired. He is giving it his all, and Naruto, he just looks at him like, I'm going in for the kill. So Naruto, he didn't do exactly what I expected. I thought Naruto, if Sasuke striked Naruto and would have took him out, it might have been a clone, and then Naruto would have came up under the ground and punched him like Neji, oh. So I thought that would have happened, but we get something similar, but not exactly. Naruto just comes up and right in Naruto's jaw and sends him flying. Alright, I saw him. It looks like he went into the ground. There was a hard impact. Whoa, that punch, it was that powerful. I'm like, this is how much energy Naruto still has, and he's on the floor about to die. Come on now. But those are my thoughts. But then we see he knocks him all the way over by the waterfall, into the air. I'm like, what? Nah, that's bullshit. Yeah, whatever. I guess that Naruto Fox chakra, Kurama's giving him that good juice. But Sasuke does something pretty impressive too. He ends up putting a Amaterasu in his Chidori because he ends up concentrating it, and Kurama is still talking to him about he looks he's kind of praising Naruto, you took advantage of his weakness, because he knows when the Sasuke was getting weaker in his attack, he still doesn't fully know how to control his Rinnegan, and Naruto makes that observation. And he's getting ready to come back at him, and Sasuke is preparing. He's like, I'm going to take advantage of my Rinnegan and his power, and I believe he uses his Amaterasu with this EMS into the Chidori, because Uchiha, he has the prowess of eye control. So they end up going for Rasengan, final Rasengan, let's go, gotta make this one count, and then super Chidori with the Amaterasu. Well, I won't say super, but I say super because it has the Amaterasu. They both clash, and giant explosion, that giant energy ball, and I believe the statues are destroyed. I'm making that assumption about how big that attack was because they both jumped in the air. Sasuke was coming down off the waterfall, or on the wall of the waterfall. You know, if you guys read the chapter you seen, and since Naruto is jumping towards him, so you know they both had enough energy for that, and they end up, the clash happens, and they wake up during nighttime. So it was going into evening time now. It's like full evening, and they wake up, and they're basically, this is their exchange, their talk. We have to get through, why does Naruto want to help Sasuke so much, and he's asking him this, like, why you care so much about me, and he tells him that because I'm your friend, and the fact that Sasuke, he already knew that, but he had to elaborate more, like, what does that mean to you? And he just let him know, like, you know, when I see you go through pain, I can feel it too. And that's something that Sasuke, he didn't realize. You know, he didn't realize that Naruto felt that deep about him. Like, his connection was so strong with Sasuke is that he felt his pain. And I guess Sasuke was trying to ignore it, and through this whole time, it's basically an internal monologue through with Sasuke talking about, you know, how he he didn't care too much about him, and you know, he didn't pay him no mind, and he knew that Naruto was alone from the beginning, but he would act out, and that's a certain thing that people do when something's wrong. They act out for whatever reason, and the reason why Naruto act out towards us is because he was alone and no one acknowledged him, no one cared about him. But even if him acting out in a bad manner, or in a behavior that is not how can I say, what's the word for it, not in a pleasant manner, or in a manner that people are find annoyed, that would still get their attention. And I'm just going to bring this point, it's just deviating a little bit, but I was watching a special with 50 Cent and Oprah, and when they had their exchange of words, you know, I believe at the time Oprah didn't consider 50 Cent as an artist, businessman, whatever, but 50 Cent came and made a comment and said something about Oprah, and it got everyone riled up, and it got her attention. And he told her, if you wasn't going to acknowledge me, at least I can exist as the bad guy. At least then you would see me, just to get your attention. So in that sense, and if you want to draw into the real world and with everyone, when someone likes you, or when someone finds something, a trait about you that they themselves don't have, and they kind of find things to tear down and pull away and try to belittle, but in all reality they admire that, and at least it's like, I acknowledge the fact that you have something that I don't, that I wish I had, but I'm going to make you see me. Maybe some way, shape, or form I can get some of that because I acknowledge you. So that's something that Sasuke noticed, and he took notice after that, because everyone was noticing because of his behavior. And in a sense, you know, Naruto, like, basically, because he was a kid, is fitting. You know, acting out, being all rural. You know, this is gonna be like a long commentary, because this is just my thoughts. I think this is really good. And over time, as he progressively noticed Naruto, he started to, you know, he admired the fact that he was able to create bonds with people through his interactions by acting out, but still gaining attention. That was a bond he noticed, and he found it as weakness, you know, and because he wasn't able to make those kind of bonds. And seeing Naruto having bonds with people and stuff like that, it kind of reminded him of his family, of the bonds that he had. And then over time, as things happened where his family died, he had to beat his older brother, become better than his brother, always do these kind of things, you know, he couldn't create these bonds. He thought he needed to sever ties, because everything that happened in Sasuke's life, everything that Sasuke believed was all forged in certain ways, where, you know, his brother lied to him, told him this is what you need to to get power, to be alone, go through the darkness. He thought that was the case, but Naruto was like the light. He embraced people and took in bonds. And also, when he got in teamwork with Naruto in Team 7, he started to see like that Team 7 was like a family to him, and it started reminding him of those bonds. And it was like a conflict for Sasuke. He couldn't accept it. He didn't see it as a strength. He saw it as a weakness. So over time, he saw Naruto getting stronger. He decided to make him his rival, at least in some kind of way. And it's like the 50 Cent and Oprah thing. I'll be your opposite, because I see you getting stronger, and I acknowledge I want to fight you, but I can't let you become stronger than me. So I'm going to be a clash and conflict, and it's going to push me and get stronger than you, and get stronger than my brother. And he actually compared Naruto and his brother like, you was always before me, just like my brother. So he kind of considered him in that kind of status with his brother, right? Like in his flashback or in his internal monologue, Itachi and Naruto's back, but together right near him. Their backs are facing Sasuke, and we never seen this before. We could kind of always assume, but we never got to see how Sasuke really felt. He felt envious of Naruto, that he could do all these things. He actually wanted to be like him. So he thought he was cool. Like we never like reading those words from Sasuke's thoughts. Sasuke was always the one that was cool. He was always the nonchalant, like everyone called him emo. I'm on to my emotions. I'm so cool. I'm so genius. But in all reality, he wanted to be like Naruto because he thought, that's cool. I don't think for him. I don't think he felt like it fit for him as a person. But we get all that, and I don't want to brush by anything because this was a really great chapter. So he basically just admits to Naruto, and we finally get a winner. He said that listen, I lost. And Naruto's like, what? Like, are you serious? But in fact, before that, I believe, when they woke up and he had the internal monologue, he actually looked down at himself, and something Naruto said caught me off guard. He was like, because I had to read it twice. Sasuke looked down and he noticed something. He's like, if we move too much, we'll bleed out to death. So I'm thinking like, wait, what? What happened? What? How damaged are they? But I didn't know to the extent. I'll get to that around the end of this commentary. So that got me on alert. But basically they have their little talks that, okay, I don't want to fight you like this. I'm going to fight you later. So we already get it confirmed that Sasuke wants to fight Naruto at his best. He's going to fight him on different terms. He's decided he's going to like revolution, I guess, doing this to bring, like, what he said about revolutionary, I guess, like ending, he realized, he's like, according to what the hermit said, if since I accept you as my friend, and we end this feud, I guess that in itself will end the cycle of hatred amongst the brothers. So they already cleared out. So he said that was revolutionary too. He decided to give Kakashi his left eye, which I don't think that is a good idea. Like, I don't know. Like, have Sasuke not taken a page in the book of what happened with Kakashi all throughout the years, having a Sharingan, how much chakra it took up? Oh, hell no. He's not going to do that. Like, Sasuke, don't you know that Kakashi can barely use a freaking Sharingan to the best of his abilities? Plus, you want to give EMS, then Rinnegan? Oh, hell no, that's not even gonna happen. But he said he jumped a couple of pages. Like, he already forgot they say he wanted to fight Naruto, and Naruto's like, no, you're not gonna die. I have a plan for all the Shinobi world. I want this for all the Shinobi world. That includes you. I'm not gonna let you die here. Man, it's just like, it was just amazing to see how we get this brotherly action, and he Naruto calls him stupid, like, for how someone so smart, you're stupid, because just how Sasuke's acting, or that kind of stuff. And like Sasuke, he cries. He cries, and it's kind of like, this is we're seeing Sasuke's like true emotions, uh, because he turns around, and he's like, listen, wait a minute, this is after they go to sleep because they used up so much energy, but when they woke up, he cries, and you know Sasuke wants to die and give up his eye and just let it on, and he basically is like, like no one's gonna, what about everyone else? Like, yeah, you might want to accept me, but what about all the other people? And Naruto's pretty much, he says stop nitpicking, but he just tells him don't worry about that. But at the end of the chapter, where we see what I was saying before, where we're gonna need Sakura. This is where I feel like Sakura will be most important at this time. And at the end, we see both of them, both Naruto and Sasuke's arm, the arms that have the seal. Sasuke's left arm of the moon crescent, Naruto's right arm of the sun crescent. That clash that they both did in the middle of the Madara and Hashirama statues, where we get to see, or what we heard from Naruto, it's like, if we bleed out, like, we can't move, so don't move, we can't move, we took a lot of damage, we'll bleed out to death. Both of their arms of the seals to undo the infinite Tsukiyomi have both been severed. They're gone, they're destroyed, their arms are cut off, and they're bleeding to death, and their bloods are connecting to each other. So I'm just like, oh man, this was crazy, amazing. Hits home. It really does. It just makes the sense of danger goes up a lot more, a lot further. I know a lot of people have been talking about the last movie where Naruto, he's wearing like the arm bandages. Kurama should be able to heal Naruto. Because Kurama is chakra, he restored limbs from Naruto before. He did it in the Valley of the End years ago. But the thing is, Kurama is down to his last bit of chakra, and he told Naruto that when they were going to do the final clash, their final clash, he told him, this is the last bit of energy I have, and you have, so make it count. And I think that's where, like, okay, that's it. Like, they can't do much. They're in like fully critical battle damage mode, and it's daytime. So that fight took place like an entire day, and they end up resting from it, and they still can't move. They're pretty much in fatality KO battle damage condition, and I give this chapter a 5-star, 5+++ rating, and it was amazing. So, guys, let me know what you think, or what you thought about this chapter. Leave a comment in the comment section below. You can go to my Facebook fan page in the description box below. Like this video if you did. If you didn't, oh well, it's okay. Do your own thing. And I really did love this chapter. Kishimoto, you get a 5+ rating from me. This was an amazing chapter. So this is Black Boss 91 signing out.